again, everybody. This is Coach Mike for another Body Beast review, and today was build shoulders. So we're still in the build phase, and this is all shoulders, and this is 45 minutes, or roughly around that. This one is a really solid shoulder workout. I mean, I really brought it today too. So we start out with a single set. And I use dumbbells, and you're going to use an Easy Curl bar. If you don't have an Easy Curl bar, you can use dumbbells. There's a modifier in there to show you how to do that. But in the single set, this is just, you're sitting down and you're going up 15 times, and you're going, and just make sure it's controlled. You do 15, 12, 8, and then a drop set of 8 at the end. So I start out with 25, 35, went to 45, and drop back to 35. The last two sets of 8 reps, I felt it. So really good. I picked those weights well. Then you move right into a superset. And then this one is, standing lateral raise. You bend your arms just a little bit and just go up to shoulder height. And you're going to do 15 of those. And then you're going to go quickly into an upright row. So this is where you can use dumbbells and just do that. Make sure your elbows are higher than your shoulders, lower than your hands, obviously. I mean, you don't want to do this or anything like that. So, and you're just making sure you're picking it up through your shoulders. And you do 15 of those. And then you go down to 12s, and then at 8. And then on the upright row, you do a drop set of 8. Not on the lats, side lats raises at the final one. So, on those side laterals, I mean, I went pretty light. I went 15, 20, 25. 25s are tough for me on the 8 at the end. Upright rows, start out with 40s. I went to 50, went up to 60, dropped to 50. That drop set, you really feel it if you go quick enough and you burn it. I think I got those dialed in pretty good as well. And then you're going to go to a giant set. And this one I really like. So this one you do reverse. I use an Easy Bar. Again, you can use dumbbells, but you do a reverse press. So your hands are not this way, like you do a press maybe in the past. This one's a reverse press. Kind of like when you do an Arnold press, when you twist your hands, but you're not. So you're just going straight below the chin, all the way up. You do 15 of those. And then you do a front, sitting down, a front raise, right arm, left arm, and then together. And that counts as 1. So you really want to go pretty lightweight there, because you do 15 of those. So that's quite a bit of arm movement. And then you do a slightly bent over. You're sitting down on the chair, and you're going to do your rear shoulder blade. So you're going to go to the side. Bent over just a little slightly. It's a little different than the standing one, because you're trying to attack the back of your shoulders this time. So you do 15, 12, and 8. No drop set. That's enough. So in the Easy Bar press, I do 50, 60, and 70. And those are pretty good. Maybe can go up a little bit on those. The front raises, 10, 15, and 20. That's pretty good, because again, there's a lot of those. You can get the burn in your shoulders. And then the rear delts, I did 15, 20, and 25, and that was enough. The last few sets are pretty hard. You get your heart going as well in that one. Then you move quickly into a superset. And so I really like these, and a lot of people may not, and I in the past didn't. So you're doing a shoulder shrug. But if you really concentrate, don't move your arms, just picking up your shoulders. You do 15 of those, and then you're doing a scap trap. So this is a move where you're lying on a bench or a ball, preferably if you have an inclined bench, and you're really just going back. You're not moving your arms at all. You're just going back. And he uses very light. So he uses very lightweight, which I don't understand. He goes like 10 and 15 pounds. I use 30 and 35. So, so you do 15, 12, and 8, and you do a drop set on the shrugs at the end. So I did 35, 50, 70, and dropped to 50 on the shrugs. And I did 30 and 30 and 35 on the scap traps. And you really do feel it. If you're really doing them correctly, you'll feel it in your scaps. Then you think you're done, but you're not. And you have this move called Sagis 6-way. And so I'm trying to do, so you go to the side, to the front, up, back down, to the side. and then down, and that's 1. So I use 8 pounds. I used to use 10, and I used to cheat. So let's not cheat. Keep good form. And you do 12 reps, and then you go into a tuck roll where you're I put my hands back on the bench, on a flat bench, and you're raising your knees up, and you all the way up. You'll see it on the video, all the way down. I actually go high. I go 16, so you only do 15 and 15. I did 16 and 20. Just get more of a burn. It feels better for me. And then you do 1 more sets of those. But you, on the Sagi 6-way, you do 8 reps instead of 12 on the first round. I'm telling you, this one, I burnt 550 calories. That was the highest I burnt in this one. And my heart rate was 172. Average was maximum. Average was 152. I was really, really feeling it. I was sweating up bullets. So really solid. My shoulders are still burning. Having my results in recovery drink. This one really, really is a solid shoulder workout. It's one of my favorites, actually, in this program. So let me know what you think.